Welcome to week 4 of our CMCoord training, which was about managing assets and mitigating known and unknown implications of humanitarian civil coordination. We started off the week with an introduction from our security information analyst colleague working at the SIOC in Somalia, who told us while the objective of CMCoord and intelligence work might be very different, the tools that we are using are often very similar. He highlighted the importance of data collection and also the importance of relationship matrices. Then we watched a video about the science of persuasion, which highlighted 6 different principles of persuasion, which created an interesting discussion on the chat. I just want to highlight some of the key takeaway points. So some of the participants highlighted how COVID-19 changed some of these principles, while one participant highlighted that the principle of authority and reputation comes in very handy in all these online meetings we are having right now. One other participant questioned exactly this principle, highlighting all the skepticism that we are seeing at the moment against scientists and government authorities. Then participants overall agreed on the importance of the principle of liking and the capacity to build bridges in our work. One participant highlighted that we should look at these principles also from a cultural lens, not looking only at different societies, but also looking at different sectors. So there will probably be differences in which principles are more important than in a military sector compared to a civilian sector. Overall, there was big appreciations that we are looking at these interpersonal skills in this training, as in our work it's often only about technical skills. Then we also watched two videos from John, where he started off by giving an overview of the generic military force structure and the terminology that applies. The takeaway from this video was how important it is to understand each other's culture and terminology, something that obviously applies for both of us, right? Military and civilian sectors. Then the second video was about the classification and declassification, with information sharing being one of the key elements of CMCoord. While we on the humanitarian side will never share any information that would provide a tactical advantage to the armed actor, our military colleagues are also restricted in what they can share and not share. They work on a system of classification and access to information is managed by a need-to-know approach. Another factor that plays into what can and cannot be shared is operational security concerns. The takeaway from this video is that rather than asking for raw data, it's always better to explain what exactly the data is needed for and what the desired outcome is. Then we also did 2 teamwork assignments this week. One was about managing assets, and the second one was a scenario work about how to work with the military assets and managing risks. The takeaway points from these 2 assignments was how important it is to work according to the principle of last resort, to always keep in mind that our work should do no harm, and that we make sure that we protect the humanitarian space. Coordination was one key example, coordination with our military and civilian partners, coordination with clusters, but also with other organizations. It's also key that we understand each other's mandate, but we all agreed that even if a certain task is not in each other's mandate, it's still worth talking to each other just to have the conversation going. We're all looking forward to week 5. Thank you.